but like them both very much. Phil, of course, one of the strongest players for many years in the UK, always near the top of major tournaments. Nuala also a solid kind of, A division player and a veteran, been around for many, many years, and a very, very funny, very likable personality, Nuala.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Nuala, an absolutely lovely lady, and Phil, of course, a gent himself. And we see he's got a couple of options. He just needs to figure out which word and the placement for his opening bingo here.
Yeah, it's a very nice start for him. He's got a couple of possible bingos. He's going for racinos, it looks like. There's 3 anagrams of this, I think, aren't there? Saronic, aircons, and racinos. So Phil will be very pleased with that. Very nice start for him, and he's playing vertically as well, which is slightly unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
Is that normal for Phil? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, but it's how I play anyway, so I'm glad to see that emulated by one of the best players in the world.
Okay. Well, as we know, Nigel Richards is a vertical starter, so you can't do better than that.
Yeah. So Nuala has 3 bingos available to her. I don't think she's spotted any of them yet, but at this time, she'll certainly know some of these words. Or at least one of them.
Yeah,
anyway.
it doesn't look that great a rack for bingos, but as you say, there are some available. But one of them, 2 of them she would definitely know, I think. But she hasn't seen them. She didn't look for that long. Perhaps she assumed there wasn't. I think if she'd looked for longer, she probably would have seen tortilla, maybe, or literal.
Yeah, quite possibly.
She didn't look very long, did she?
Yeah, and for the record, there was a much harder one, which I didn't know myself, Through the Sea of Lactitol. I've never seen that, actually.
No, I didn't know that one either, but obviously Nuala would certainly know literal and tortilla.
Yeah.
I think if she'd looked longer, if somebody told her there was a bonus, she would have found, fairly quickly, probably.
So we move back to Phil.
Yeah.
He's got lots of firepower, no synergy whatsoever on his rack, but that's fine when he's got a 50-point lead early doors.
No, a KF and a V, so obviously a bit awkward. Looking to get rid of some of those letters, maybe K and F or Kef maybe. Making Co.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good.
That looks fairly... if he wants to play a few more letters, there's... Fanked through the A of racinos, leaving EV, but I think I'm not sure that's particularly a better leave than DENV, is it?
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Standout choice here, I think.
Yeah, I think Kef is the natural move here. So, yeah.
And Nuala, back over to her, has drawn into 2 Ys, which is always quite awkward, but that's going to be mitigated dramatically by the blank, which she'll be delighted to see.
So she'll take a bit of time here probably to see if there might be a bonus. In fact, there isn't. There's a fairly natural move, though, I think, which is yay, isn't it? Just get rid of the 2 Ys. For a decent score through the A of racinos.
Yeah, that looks pretty standard, I would say. I reckon she's going to plonk this down soon and get on with her life.
I think so. I mean, I always find it tricky to find a bonus with a Y. So if I'm in a phase of the game where I'm looking for a bonus, I want to get rid of the Ys.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, it's just one of those. Some of the high scoring letters are more bingo prone, I feel, but the Y certainly not among them.
No, so I think yay is fairly natural move here. Otherwise, she could something like toy under Coe tool. No, she's going for yay as we expected.
Yeah.
I think that's the best move. So good
I've,
chance of a bonus.
yeah, got an interesting point here that's come through from our producer Ruth on the ground. Nuala is one of these lesser spotted players who actually plays upside down most of the time, so we may not see her rotate the board all that much. Is that something you do yourself, Mike, or are you a rotator?
I'm a rotator, like most people, I think. Occasionally, if I play a move quickly and it's really obvious, I might not turn the board. But I find I've made mistakes in the past by not turning it.
Yes, well, you transpose tiles in your head, don't you?
Yeah, it's surprising what you can do. You think you can play up, you turn the board around and you suddenly realise, So I'm usually a rotator. Yeah.
Yeah. So we
How about
see.
you? Oh,
I'm the
sorry. Yes.
same. No. Yeah, no. I'm the same. Absolutely. I was just going to say that we see Phil's drawn into further firepower with the X, and he's got some great options for this.
Yeah, it looks like index is the play here, doesn't it? I think
I think
from
so.
the eye of Racino's.
Not the easiest to spot with all four letters overlapping. So
Looks like
obviously,
he's.
yeah. Sorry, go on. Yeah.
No, sorry, I was interrupting you. Sorry. I was just going
It
to
looks
say.
like he's lining up decks, doesn't he? But then he just needs to slot that N in as well for quite a few more points.
That's what I was going to say. He hasn't noticed yet, I think, that he can put the N in between, or it looks like that from the fact that he's lined up decks.
Yes, yeah. Interesting.
And he's made the move.
So if he had plonked the N in there, that would have been 10 more points, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
probably worth doing, Mike, right?
For 10 points, I would say yes. VAT would still be a good lead, wouldn't it? So.
And Nuala wasting no time here.
Nuala's not bottled this one, no. She's so bottles goes down fairly quickly.
Yeah, she had a few other options, but this is actually Quackle's favoured. Actually, now we're on the sim. Quackle might have preferred Totable with a blank A. There's very little between these plays, to be fair.
Yeah, I suppose bottle opens up a triple line, but putting a B there is not that dangerous, is it? So
yeah, that's it.
And it's the top scoring bonus, only by a couple of points. But Nuala needed that to get back in the game.
Yes.
Behind you.
Now we've got now with many different placements. Phil has 2 potential bingos, and again multiple placements, but just 2 individual words. He's going to find these anagrams, actually. Yes, and he's lining it up. Very nicely done.
Nativist, but I think the higher placement scores more and is safer. So
yes, I'm sure we're going to see him play that, and he's also got available to him its anagram visitant.
Yes, probably not much to choose. Well, Nativist scores 6 more, so I don't see any reason to choose visitant over that. Yeah, I think he's just checking if there's anything else, I think.
Yeah. It's going to be a bit of a blow to Nuala, having just bingoed her way to within 30 points reach as well.
Yes, and I think we agree that the upper position for Nativist, which is where he's going, is the one to go for, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely take the 8 points there.
Yes, I mean, you could have played it lower down, but that needlessly would open a lot in the bottom half of the board, including the triple line.
Yeah. So Phil's achieved two things here. He's found the high scoring play, but as Mike's alluding to, he's not giving a huge amount away here, keeping the board nice and tight. And we see Nuala playing straight away, actually. I've not even typed in her rack yet. What's she playing here?
EWE.
This looks very strong, I'm sure. Yeah,
scores very well. So
yeah, looks like a standout play actually from quite a gross rack. So
yeah, she had 3 E's, a W, not a great rack. So
yeah, well done. Yeah, nicely done. No messing around. Back to Phil.
Yeah, I think that was clearly the best play. So well done. Gets rid of 2 of the E's and the W, scores well.
So Phil with a pretty horrendous post-bingo draw, but nothing to panic about. He can work his way out of this. In fact, he's got a phenomenal play through that B that Nuala's opened up. I think we're going to see Phil find this. Yes, absolutely amazing. Yeah, this is what top-tier Scrabble looks like, folks. Phil finding his top play out of a horrible rack within about 10 seconds of having placed the tiles. And that is Gobany through the B of bottles, which is an adjective. I believe it's something from heraldry, so that won't be taking an S either. So not really even giving that much back even.
Well, he's actually considering Be Gone instead.
It's the same number of points, and it's just keeping 1-0 versus 2, so this is interesting, Mike. I'm not sure what the thinking is here, actually.
Well,
there's a preponderance of consonants in the pool.
Gobany does leave open a possible massive score if it takes an S.
This is true. Oh, I see. Yeah, so maybe Phil just playing absolutely safe. Yeah, fair enough. So just to clarify what Mike means is...
He didn't want to leave that possible... Yeah.
So just to clarify, Gobany would be hanging right over that triple word square in the bottom left, and Phil presumably just playing it absolutely safe on the off chance it takes an S. He probably knows it doesn't, but with a very healthy lead already, why take the risk? So yeah, Begone, the next best choice.
Yeah, but impressive that Phil lined up Gobany so quickly.
Yeah.
It's not a word I would have come up with. Yeah. So Nuala, yes, she's got a nice nice play here. It's not one that Cruckle's recommending, but it seems decent to me.
Yeah. Well, Nuala choosing to completely blow up the rack, go fishing for that second blank, which again we see Phil has actually already drawn into. She did have some other options available that scored and left okay. So, for example, ACE in the top right, Cage down the right of Nativist. But this is just a different approach, and let's see how it works out for her. Yeah,
I think it's reasonable. Quackle was recommending slightly shorter moves that kind of balance the rack, but I think this is also defensible.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what Angelic takes as a hook?
That should be an A.
Yes.
Nice.
So we'd be interested to see if that comes up.
Yeah, both players will know that for sure.
Yeah, Nuala may even have had it in mind when she chose that word, because she's behind.
So as I already said, Phil drawn into that second blank. I was going to say he's got a... Oh, wow, look at this. He's just one bingo available to Phil. He's looking at the ceiling for inspiration. He's lined up on his rack.
What's that left-hand tile that he's covering with his thumb? Is it an R?
That's an R. So he's lined up Rhodus, which is a word I've never seen in my life. Phil
It's
would
not a word.
absolutely
It's not a
love.
word in. It's not a word in my knowledge either. No.
No, he'd love to pull the trigger on this on stream to seal the win. Just that little glance at the ceiling tells you everything. This must be. I don't have Zizziver open, and I don't want to slow my stream down with opening another app. But this has got to be quite low probability. Probably something Phil has not seen in a long time. But again, this is what the best players are capable of. They can dig deep into the memory banks when it really counts and find words like this.
Yes, and that would pretty much finish off the game, as you say, if he does pull the trigger on it. Apart from that, he's got moves like Hood or DUH to the left of Nativist, but I think he'll probably decide to go for this, especially as he has a 100-point lead, so he can probably afford to take the risk.
I think so, yeah. And I'm watching very carefully Nuala's reaction if this does come down. There will be a laugh. There will be a quite a jolly hold as she considers this play. Yeah, Phil now reconsidering.
I think he's trying to see if there's any bonus that he might be more confident, more certain of.
Yeah, it looks like he might be considering Hood, sevens rates with the Hood suffix. Or just playing Hood, of course, to the right of Nativist.
Yeah, well, if he doesn't have a bonus, Hood might be the best available play.
Yeah.
Or one of them.
The thing about Rhodus is I do feel more often than not when an obscure word comes into your head, I feel it's generally more often than not it is legitimate, right, Mike? Because it's in your head for a reason. It's not often that you really do invent a word.
That's true, because you think, if it's not a real word, where did it come from? Yes, but
yeah,
still, that's not infallible. And Phil's decided to play
absolutely.
safe. As he's 100 points ahead, he doesn't need to take any risk.
That's entirely defensible. Kudos to Phil, of course, for seeing the possibility of Rhodus. Lovely word. And we move back to Nuala. Unbeknownst to her, she's been thrown the slimmest of lifelines. She really is at a great deficit here of 130 points. But she will fight on through yet another awkward rack. Looks like all her best plays here are going to have to keep a terrible leave, of course.
Yes, she's too consonant heavy. She could play Mew, in more than one place. She's decided on this one. She could also have played it making Door, which would have been set up her S possibly, which would have set up her S. But this is a bit also 29 points and the same, playing the same tiles. So I think the other Mew might have been slightly better because it sets up the S, but not much in it, I think.
Yeah. And back to Phil. He's managed to triplicate his 00, and he's drawn into the J as well. He's got a play that addresses all of those problems in one, and he's gone ahead and found that. That's his top move of Jocko. Not much to think about there.
Yeah, fairly straightforward one, Phil, there. Yeah. He's got rid of it. He's leaving IOR, which is promising for another bonus in this next move. And he scored 26 points. $125 ahead now, so in a very strong position and with a blank on his rack. So Nuala's got decent scores with the Z here. She's still a bit consonant heavy. Her rack still leave a consonant heavy rack, but she can play Zag or Zags. I think I'd keep the S with Zag.
Yeah, for sure. I think she's gonna put this down quite sharpish, I would imagine. Zag, I mean.
That looks like the no. She
Oh,
decided
all
to
right.
hang on. No, she decided to hang on to the Z. This is also an interesting idea.
Yeah, and Quackle by no means disapproves of this move either. I mean, she is at such a deficit. Maybe she needs to retain that Z just to try to hit a spot where she can leverage its full firing power. So a very respectable choice here. Very interesting. Not a direction we were expecting at all.
No, I think it might be a clever choice because she's got to hope for something big, hasn't she? And ZST leaves open the chance of some really big Z bomb or even a bonus with the Z.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
so that's probably a clever decision from Nuala, not taking the obvious, Z move, but um, Phil had a slightly awkward power rack, so he's dumping OI
Yep.
with his
Preventing Nuala from capitalising on that J as well.
yes.
Or another tricky rack for Nuala. Not what she needed to see. She really needs a dream draw at this point if she's got any hope of catching up with Phil. This is not exactly what she had in mind.
No. When she left STZ, that wouldn't have been what she was wanting. Oh no! Oh, what have I done? Sorry, I made a mistake on Quackle. Not sure what to do. If I go back?
That's okay. Well, we're correct up to Nuala's play of Gaul.
No. I realised I put Mew in the wrong place.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure what to do now.
So if you go into Quackle, just coming out of commentary mode a second, if you go into Quackle, if you go on history where all those moves are listed,
yeah.
if you
Have to
double
go back to
click,
Mew and
yeah,
go
double
over
click,
it again.
yeah,
So Mew, Jocko, Ghoul, and then Tsar. Okay.
OI
So,
as well.
yeah. Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes. Let me just try and do that for a minute.
Yeah, that's okay. In the meantime, Nuala playing Tsar, utilising that Z for some score, gets herself to within 100 of Phil, although Phil is on turn. And he's got double P. Just trying to see his rack.
Right.
So no playable bingo here for Phil.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just trying to catch up with Quackles.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay.
So if I were Phil here, I would be tempted to, I don't know, probably unduplicate that P, get rid of the U, hold on to the IN blank for an ING word. He can achieve all of that with up to the right of nativist. I'm pretty sure we're going to see him put this down. He's got some other options that Quackle likes, but they all open the board in a way that I feel is entirely unnecessary.
After Tsar, we had what did Phil play?
He's now playing up.
Is that the next move after Tsar? Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so we're back up to date then.
Yeah, those scores are correct now, yeah. So yeah, Phil going ahead and playing up.
Okay, sorry about that. So Nuala's she's got a good rack now anyway.
She does, although tantalising as one of those racks, she's going to be looking and seeing that unfortunately there's actually no bingo here, and I think Nuala really needs to slow the pace, play off just one or two tiles. She needs to do everything she can to decelerate this rapidly approaching loss, so probably just playing off the U somewhere even, or OU.
Yeah, OU, but I mean she can probably only score in 5 points or something. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, she's got OU under Jocko for, as you say, 5 points, opening a new sevens lane. in a more dangerous spot. Quackle is favouring Tuina into the top left.
Well, that scores 20 points, so obviously I think she needs to keep scoring. So she probably does need to do something like that, although it doesn't balance her rack as well, but she needs to score a few points. So something like Tuina, that seems to. It's either Tuina or I say just playing off OU for a few points somewhere, I think, or just you, which you could do with SUE or GUES.
Yeah, Nuala not going to be satisfied with with whatever choice she lands on here. And she's going with, okay, yeah, I like this.
Well, my simulation is actually showing that first or second, or Tuina's gone to the top now, but not much. But that's, those seem to be the two likely moves.
Yeah.
Or OU at the top was also possible, but this one makes opening, so I would have gone for this as well, I think.
Yeah, well, the thing about this move is it creates the... if she then bingos with a 7 in that penultimate line, she then creates a massive line at the bottom, which realistically she's going to need still if she's got any hope at all of catching up with Phil. So she needs maximum volatility at this stage.
Yes. No, I would have done that move, I think, probably. And just hope for the best. But making the opening seems, as you say, she needs the volatility.
Yeah.
Phil now has bonuses, which I'm sure he knows, I should think.
Yes.
He's already got perfins lined up. Or perfin.
I didn't know perfins with the S. I knew perfing.
I've seen that, but I might not have been quite sure. I'm not sure if Phil's quite sure either, because he's hesitating, it looks like. He could also make oop and play preef for 37. You can spell that with IE or EI.
Yeah. If he's not sure of the bingo, that's a really solid scoring choice there.
But something like that, or even just. He's got that lined up now. Yeah, preef. Another suggestion that the simulation seems to quite like it just playing off the F with EFF, which leaves a very good bingo rack, I suppose, very good bonus rack. But preef looks a good alternative to. If you don't get the bonus, this is a good high score, isn't it?
Yeah, nicely done there from Phil. And back to Nuala. She has one playable bingo here, which has just been opened up by Phil.
Oh, yes, she's got this lined up, I think, hasn't she? A minute. Oh, yes, it's slightly tricky because this is a new word, isn't it? Fairly new word, maybe not brand new. It hasn't been around for that long.
Oh, is it not?
Satinia. I think they added in the most recent dictionary update a few more that more of these IER comparatives. So
Right.
I don't think Satinia was there before, and she hasn't seen it. It's a bit of a tricky one, I think, and also relatively new.
Yeah, it's a tough find.
But if you're not doing that, I think dropping off the I, leaving yourself with trains, and making another opening is a good idea.
Yeah, for sure.
Done.
Back to Phil. Still sitting on this blank, and again he's got a absolutely gorgeous bingo here. 7. 2 spots.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, and he's found it. Phenomenal. Well done.
Yes, I wouldn't have found that. Very nice word, but as he's got lined up mud hens,
Yeah.
he'll probably play it, making diff where Nuala just. We could play it down as well. I'm not sure which. Actually, the vertical one might be better, possibly.
Yeah, just running a sim on these 2 options alone, Quackle's preferring the vertical placement very slightly.
Yeah, I think it's a bit more defensive, isn't it? Mud hens, vertically, I mean.
Yeah, with Nuala fishing the last 2 plays.
Is Phil hesitating again about the the bonus?
Yeah, he'd love to pull the trigger on this as well on stream.
No, he is.
Okay.
He is.
Yeah, here we go. And again, I'm watching very closely for Nuala's reaction. I think it's fair to say Nuala knows that's probably game over at this point.
Yes, not much reaction there from Nuala.
Yeah, yeah, and we see a +5 coming as well for her troubles.
Oh, it's going to be a +5. Yes.
Yeah, so make sure to add that on Quackle, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, very nicely done there from Phil. Very, very lovely.
Yes,
spot.
beautiful move. Mud hens, lovely move. Yeah. I don't think he did have any doubt about it. He was just checking if there were any other bonuses, I think, wasn't he? But
yeah,
lovely move. Showing his word knowledge there, Phil. So
Nuala has gone from
now, so.
Yeah, with her duplicate I, which she fished off with to a duplicate A, but she does have bingos this turn.
Yes,
and fantastic! This is great. Yeah, so this is saving Nuala a lot of spread. I'm really pleased to see her find this. Arena far and away her best of those 4 available bingos.
Yes, good job. It's nice that she did eventually manage to find and that one was well found. Yeah. So it's good that she has managed to at least get her bonus down and reduce the spread a bit. Make her own score respectable.
Just checking, Mike, is the Quackle updated okay?
I think so.
Yeah, as I said that, it's done it.
Oh, okay.
There's a bit of a lag sometimes. So Nuala empties the bag, and she will be left with DRR. And, Mike, again, like we saw in the last game with Harshan, actually, Phil's best plays all involve holding onto the queue.
Oh, okay, yes. But although Harshan did play the queue in the end, didn't he?
Oh, he did actually, yes. Yeah, of course, yeah.
No, it looked like, according to Quackle, that his best scoring plays, but because QI blocked the outplay,
yeah,
and got rid of the queue, it was actually the best move. But this time, yeah, I mean, the things like Brave or Verbs are fairly well. He's got Brave lined up. I think this time it probably is a case of keeping the queue, probably, isn't it?
Yeah.
Has Nuala got? I don't think Nuala's got an outplay, has she?
I can't imagine so. If Phil plays Verbs, leaving QA, I don't think.
Will she block the? No, he's playing the queue because Nuala could block it. Nuala could queue stick him otherwise, I suppose.
Right, so. Nicely done. Yeah.
So he's going to leave himself things like Brave and Verbs at the top.
Yeah, that's very smartly done there from Phil. I did not consider that because.
I think that's the only spot left for the queue, isn't it?
Yeah, and Nuala can't actually block Brave anyway. So yeah, very well done by Phil.
So Nuala here can play Rax if she's sure that Rax takes an ED. But she's going for Jaw, which is the next best.
Seems to be Quackle's favourite move actually here.
Okay.
Oh, it's because I think it's assuming then.
Oh, because she can play racks next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So Phil
I wouldn't
can't
be
go
sure.
out here.
Would you be sure that rax is a verb? I might not.
I did know personally. Yeah, I think it means to stretch out.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
a medieval torture device.
Oh, okay.
I think. Might be completely wrong. So yeah, Phil can't go out, but he's sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say this game has unfortunately been a bit of a blowout in the end, hasn't it?
Yeah, very entertaining to watch though. Seen an absolute master at work in Mr. Phil Robertshaw, showing why he's one of the best in the world, with some very smart, savvy plays here, some wonderful finds. Two of which didn't actually make it onto the board, but Rhodus and Gobani, neither of which he quite wanted to pull the trigger on in the end for whatever reason. And he's gone ahead and played Brave. And then Nuala will be going out with Red in the bottom right, assuming that she doesn't want to pull the trigger on Raxed.
Yeah. So let's see what she does. Yeah, Nuala hasn't really had a chance in this game. She played okay, but she hasn't really been in it, has she, most of the game? But she
No,
played fine
unfortunately
herself,
not.
I think.
And we'll see if we can get an interview with Phil.
Oh, she's just gone for Axed. Okay.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
That might actually be better than going out with Red. Obviously not better than going out with Raxed. He'll do with his S.
Yeah.
Yays looks like the best Yays inside, which I'm sure he'll find.
Yeah.
If he's sure that Yay takes an S, because exclamations don't always, do they?
Yeah.
But knowing Phil, he'll know that. Yeah, there we go.
And that concludes game 12, folks. So we have a winner, Phil Robertshaw, with a commanding win of 564 to Nuala O'Rourke's 371. Well fought there from Nuala. Some really tricky racks in the middle that slowed her down as Phil just kept piling on the pressure. And eventually a bit of a blowout in the end. But a nicely and well-humoured game played by both players there.